Hey, this is Chris, and I'm looking at a stabilized DG product, and I don't believe this is a decomposed granite material, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's got a great deal of black rock in here. Could be a crushed stone fine. I'm just really not exactly sure what this is that's been provided. But I do know that it's a stabilized material from Gale's Materials, and I can tell you that here yet we have another great example of why a stabilized material isn't worth the money that it's spent on it, because nature doesn't respect it. It's an interesting thing I hadn't encountered before. I just probably wasn't looking. But ants don't care that this is a stabilized material. They don't care how much binder Gale's put in it. And I can tell you the contractor followed all the directions in compacting it, because I've been watching this job. We provided the large rock. Ants tunneled in underneath the DG, and then needing a place to come up, tunneled right through it, bringing the soil from down below to the surface of the decomposed granite area, which begs the obvious question: in an area where you put decomposed granite, where there's really good planter beds, are worms going to eventually move the soil to the surface where the DG is? If you have a high ant area, and I can already see some smaller ant mounds further down this pathway, if you have a high ant area, what is the point of a stabilized material if all it takes is a critter this small to completely break it up and to bring the dirt from 2 or 3 inches down to the top? Because the material that's here on the top is not the stabilized material. This is the dirt that was 2 or 3 inches down below. And knowing ants as well as I do from agriculture and horticulture, and having a state license in controlling ants, it doesn't matter if this was 4 inches thick, those ants were going to come up through it. So yet another great reason why the expense of stabilized material is really not entirely worth it. And there are a few limited circumstances where there would be, but as we can see next to a large planter bed, ants will have had the last say in this contest between stabilized earth and Mother Nature.